Welcome to our newest installation of Passports or Pass, the game where we meet up with travelers who we may know well or may not know so well. These ones we happen to know half well and not half not so well. And we learn if they really should be traveling together, how well they know each other as they travel.
Will they get their passports or will it be a pass?
Will they get their passports or will they pass? This is Devon Vale. Recognizing the second name, you'll realize that is our eldest daughter. And this is Marcus Torrance, her fiance, who just recently, the last couple of weeks, were the last stop. They were on a Europe, one of those whirlwind tours where it's, is it Wednesday? I must be in London. Oh, now it's Friday. I'm in Dublin. So that's what they've been up to, and we're going to learn how much he's learned about traveling, and maybe not so much about our family.
Okay, here's the rules of the game. We're going to read you each a question while the other person's out of the room.
Correct.
You'll answer the question about yourself. You can be quiet now. You'll answer the question about yourself, and then after we've asked both of you all the questions, we'll get you back together, and we'll see how well you know the other person as a traveler.
Okay, Marcus. I'm going to go easy on you with this first question. We're talking about you now.
Okay.
When you're traveling to a foreign country and you're maybe not so sure about the water, do you brush with a dry brush, forgo the water altogether? Or do you only use bottled water? Or do you wash it down with the water and, just become a local?
That's a good question. Brushing my teeth, I just go with the regular tap water, just like a local. So.
Okay. He's a wild one, folks. All right, question number 2. So you are taking the train to your next destination, and someone who doesn't speak English is sitting in your assigned seat. What do you do? Do you A, have your partner take care of it? Do you B, ignore it and sit somewhere else? C, show them your stub and take care of the problem yourself? Or D, go find the conductor?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, doesn't speak English at all. That's good. That's a good question. Well, first, I would see if my partner actually speaks the language. If she does not, then I would proceed to show them my stub and try and get them to move. I don't know how, but hopefully they understand.
That's good, but you're going to take care of it and you're going to show the stub. I like it.
Obviously, if she knows the language, then I'll just have her take care of it.
But. Oh, she doesn't. She doesn't. All right, and your final question for the day. You've been traveling for about a week, and you've eaten local food the whole time. You look at the bus window, and there is an American fast food sign.
Oh, no.
Do you A, shrug and find something local to eat, as you have been? B, head for that Mickey D's right away? C, go to Starbucks and say to yourself, it's okay, it's just coffee? Or D, find a grocery store and make your own lunch?
Oh, well, I'll be honest, I can't cook, so I'm not making my own lunch. As unfortunate it is to say, probably have to say the McDonald's. Only because we've definitely had McDonald's since we've been on this trip, so it definitely happens.
That's Devon's fault. One time
yeah, no, it definitely is. It really is.
She wanted to go to McDonald's every single day.
No, it definitely is her fault.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. I think one time it was my fault, but that was because we weren't feeling good. But no, every other time after that, it's been her fault, most definitely.
Okay, good. So you want to go to Mickey D's?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna bring Devon down.
Okay.
And then you can go up, and then we'll do the bloop bloop.
Okay, Devon, I'm going to give you some slightly harder questions than Marcus got.
Of course.
Just because.
Because you're our daughter.
I told you there's always an easy mode and a hard mode.
Don't worry, it's only 3 questions. I think you can handle it. So you've just checked in at a new hotel and entered the room. What's the first thing you do? Do you race to the bathroom because obviously. Or do you head to the window, check the view? Or do you check out the bed? Is it very comfortable? Or are you more of a technology person, connect right to Wi-Fi? Or before anybody does anything, get a photo of the room.
Oh no. What if I just say all of the...
Well, which one's first?
What's the
First,
priority?
I probably walk in and go, oh, look how pretty, I have to pee. And then I go straight to the bathroom. That's probably what will happen.
Okay, Devon, so your second question. When planning a trip, what are your top 3 priorities? What are the things you have to do? Is it, I'll give you a list, and you're going to have to keep 3 of them in your mind.
Okay.
Check out the local food, art museums, historical sites, shopping, churches, cathedrals, that sort of thing, adventure activities like jumping out of planes, cliff diving, World Heritage Sites, or pubs and bars, the nightlife.
Well, the obvious answer is local food. In fact, it would probably be local food, local food, local food. But if I had to pick 3 different things, local food. Probably not jumping out of things. Probably not. I'm not saying definitely not, but probably not. Museums and historical sites. Wait, was that 1 or is that 2?
Those are 2 different things.
Well, then museums and historical sites.
And now you've got
And
3.
now I have 3.
Okay. All right, your last question. You're out traveling in the countryside, and you meet a local family who invites you into their house and starts passing around some dubious bottle of some homemade liquor.
Sure.
What do? Do you take a swig and pass it on? Politely refuse? Pretend to drink? Or pull out your own contributions and pass that on?
More than likely, I would take a slug and pass it on, hopefully fast enough that they don't see my face that I make when I don't like something or when it's too strong. But
Take a swig.
take a swig.
Okay.
3.
You've got your answers locked and loaded. We're going to bring Marcus out now, and we'll get the 2 of you together, and we'll reveal the answers. Passports or pass?
Okay. Okay.
Devin, I'll be asking you if you know the answers that Marcus gave to his questions.
Good luck.
The first one, hygiene, very important. When you're brushing your teeth in a local country, you're not sure about the water. Do you A, use a dry brush, forget the water altogether? Do you B, use bottled water completely, doesn't matter where you are? Or C, wash it down with the local water, germs be damned?
Well, little known fact about Marcus that I don't agree with is that he brushes his teeth with hot water. So I'm gonna go right for the tap up and to the left, nice and hot tap water. So that's
Tap water! That's exactly what he said. Good job.
Now let's cheat.
Number 2. So Marcus is on his way to his next destination. He's taking the train. Someone who we've discovered does not speak English is sitting in his assigned seat. Does he ask his partner, that's you, to take care of the problem? Or does he just ignore it, go sit somewhere else? Or does he show the guy the stub and try to take care of the problem right then and there? Or is he going to find the conductor?
so. Marcus does not like confrontation and does not like talking to strangers. So he's not gonna. His immediate response is not going to be to interact with this person. He also does not like not following rules. It makes him very uncomfortable. So he's not just gonna go sit in somebody else's chair. So more than likely, he'll have a kerfuffle with me, because that's who we're talking about. About who has to interact with the person. And then, depending on who loses or wins, depending on how you want to look at it, someone will probably just very awkwardly say, "Excuse me," and show the stub to the person.
Yeah, except that one of the answers was the partner does it, and one of the answers was he's gonna do it.
So who's
Which
it gonna
one?
be?
Okay, well, because it's his question, I'll give him the credit and then say he show the stub.
Lucky for you, because he's gonna show the stub.
2 passports for Devin.
Third question. Marcus has been traveling in this country, this said country, for about a week. He's
Hypothetical
been
country.
eating local food, local food, local food. He looks out the bus window and there is an American fast food sign. Does he?
I
A,
don't need to hear these. I know the answer. He jumps off that bus and beelines it for that American franchise. Most recently, it was Five Guys for us. We just did this situation.
Well, it's not Five Guys in my question, so I
So it's your question, and since I know we have a odd tradition of always going to McDonald's in other countries, I'm gonna assume it's McDonald's and that you beeline for McDonald's.
And he does. And
Don't
he does.
even need the answers. I'm
that
so
one's too
good
easy,
at this
too.
game.
All right, Marcus, you're on the hot seat now. We're going to ask you the questions we asked Devin, and you have got to get them right if you want to get that passport. So Devin's just checked into a hotel room, new hotel room. She's just gone in the room for the first time. What's she going to do? Does she A, race to the bathroom because...
Duh.
Does she B, go to the window, check the view? C, check the bed firmness, check plop, is it going to be okay? D, connect to Wi-Fi. Or E, don't move, I got to take a photo before anything happens. What's it going to be?
Well, here's the thing about Devin. She loves to take pictures about everything. Not necessarily our room. So that's not gonna be a thing. Knowing her, she will probably bust into the hotel and go straight to the restroom because she's got the bladder of I don't know what, but it's very small. It's true. And then she'll probably connect to the Wi-Fi either while she's on the toilet or somewhere else.
Reveal.
Yeah.
When she's planning a trip, what are her top 3 priorities? What are her must-do?
You don't really have to get them in order, but you should.
Extra points. I can read you the list.
Well, I'm just gonna say food is definitely on there, but I don't know what else is on the list, so by all means.
Okay. Local food,
Okay, perfect.
museums, historical sites, shopping, churches, cathedrals, that sort of thing. Adventure activities, jumping out of planes. What's another good adventure activity? I don't know.
Quad
Cliff
biking.
diving, quad biking,
What's a quad bike?
Four-wheeling.
World Heritage sites, or pubs and bars.
Well,
Go for the nightlife.
if my partner is, supposedly my fiance and loves me, she will not take me plane diving or cliff jumping.
Straight
No, I will not be going on that trip. Let's see. So local food. If I go based off of how she did this last trip, it would probably be museums, the local history places like the Louvre in Paris.
That's a museum.
Yeah,
but
well,
picture.
yeah, but it's also a local
That's
history
true.
thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's a palace.
And again, if it was this trip, then Disneyland Paris, but that's not on there. So
All right.
You
So
know what we should have put on there? Geocaching.
Geocaching.
that should have been a thing. Yeah.
I'd have done
That would
it.
have been on
I
there.
don't know if she planned geocaching.
I don't really plan.
She doesn't
geoca-
plan
I'm
that.
not that good at it.
She
I
just wakes
pull
up
my
and
phone.
she's like, "Well, we couldn't go to that today. Do you want a geocache?"
Maybe it's a geocache.
It's my
Well, let's
backup.
reveal and see what she said. Let's see if you got it on passport.
Local
Local
food.
Local food.
Museums and historical sites.
It's a
Yeah.
good job. You paid attention well.
You're out in the countryside traveling, and you meet a local family who invites you both into their home. They pull out some plastic bottle full of a liquor of some sort, probably homemade, and pass it around. Does she take a swig and pass it on, politely refuse, pretend to drink, or pull out her own contributions and pass that around too?
Well, first off, we would definitely not be going into any local person's house. It's just a random stranger. That would not be happening.
Oh, you have little faith.
Just no.
He would be
You
convinced.
have much to learn.
We'd be kidnapped instantly.
Yeah.
That would be instant death. That's what's happening with that. He hasn't gotten there yet.
Most people around the world really want to show off what they got, even if it's
Especially
some really
their local
bad
homemade drink.
drink.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they have AC, I guess it'll be okay.
You'll be happy if they have it so fast.
That's true.
That's true. We were in China. We went into a cave house. They made us lay down. We laid down on this carpet with jade pillows, rock pillows, and we were supposed to be comfortable.
Carpet is generous.
Carpet. It was
It was
definitely
a dirt floor with a throw.
threat.
No, that wouldn't happen either.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
It will.
And a
But
half-naked baby running around.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Pertaining to the question,
Question number 3.
if I go based off of how she has acted on this trip when it comes to drinking,
Drinking.
my first answer would have to be probably taking a swig and then passing it along. Now, if she knows she doesn't like it, it's something she knows she doesn't like, she's just gonna say no. Not even gonna pretend, she's just gonna say no.
So which is it?
Well, since it's you said it was a homebrew, so
Yeah.
she doesn't know if she likes it or not yet, so she'll more than likely take a swig and then pass it on.
And she says, take a swig.
I call cheats.
Well, now we both win, so.
Hey,
Both
that's
3
3
now.
for 3 for
We
3 for
rock.
3.
Yeah.
You guys get the passport.
Yeah, we
I
do.
guess you can travel together. But,
Passports for all.
Grasshopper, you have much to learn. We're not finished training you yet.
That's it. Join us another time for Passports or Pass. We'll see who's on the hot seat then.
Click,
Reflections en route.
click subscribe and thumbs up.
Subscribe. Thumbs up.
Or the heart symbol, that's cool too. Because you know you love us.